All right, just a short recap of the training in the past week. I had 4 days where I trained, so not that many days that I used to for training, but I managed to collect over 11 hours of training. Right, this is my current fitness and freshness level, and I've climbed back to a decent level. This was last time I've been there was around early December, late November. So I've come quite a long way. This was the time, early January, when I got the flu, and then I did nothing, and then I still got the flu, but I decided I would go back into training, and this was a bad idea, so I still got the flu, and then I got back into training and was okay, and ever since things are going good. There's still a way to go, so this is what last 6 months, and I will show you the last year. So 78 is possible. I think somewhere above the 60 is where I kind of feel home, around 50, 60-ish. Yeah, so there's quite a way to go still, but it's okay. I'm very confident I will get there in time. Okay, now seeing this, let's look at the training log, what I have been doing over the past 4 weeks. So the past week has been 4 days with training, and it was 3 times rowing. These are the blue dots here. And the rest was cycling, and it's all indoor cycling. So I'm pretty nerdy, yes. And to make this public is, yes, it's shameful and embarrassing. I'm just not a guy that goes for outdoor rides at 10 degrees Celsius or less. This is somehow confusing here in Strava. Why can I not just have a summary of the week? Why do I have to see each and every unit here? Actually, these 3 units here were done as one unit. So I started here with 2 hours. You see nothing here, and then 2 hours and 2.5 hours, and then 9 hours, 8 hours, 9 hours, and the last week was over 11 hours of training and some quality training as well. I am on a badge hunt during the Tour of Watopia on Zwift, where you get double XP, because you can just have an easy ride, have a base ride on the Tour of Watopia and get double XP and do it with a group. If you feel that a group is too fast or is going too hard, you can just drop back, ease back and wait for the next group. And I think this is a perfect method to control your training, and also a perfect method for me to come back, because I don't need to do the races. I could do every Tour of Watopia as a race. I did the last one. I did. That's not the point. I just want to get back in the rhythm and to have some quality training as well, besides the base rides. And I managed to collect over 11 hours of training last week, so which is pretty good. I don't usually train that much. So 10 hours a week is already, wow, that's a lot. I usually train like 6 to 8 hours a week. And most of that is cycling, of course. I have started rowing again. I did 3 rowing sessions, 40 minutes each. The one was even a little longer because I was a weekend and I felt like doing a little extra. And this is very good. I don't pressure myself to getting back as quickly as possible, but I take it one step at a time. And I even did a race. I will show you some snippets of that race at the end of this video, so that you get a glimpse of how intense that is. I will start the strength training in April again. I don't want to bother with that. That would be too much. I want to get back into the cycling and into the rowing, and then eventually, if I manage to cope with that, I will get back into the strength training as well. I need that for sure. I need that for posture and for overall fitness and for my upper body and everything. If I don't do any strength training for my legs, that's always going to be the limiting factor, that how fast I can sprint and how fast I can do any bursts on a mountain or uphill. Or I have released a video lately that I have recorded already a year ago when I was on a backpacking tour. I went from Bonn to Munich. That was interesting. That was a valuable experience of how much I don't like cold and rainy weather. I put that together. You might want to watch that. Link is in the show notes. So much for now. See you next week. Bye bye.